Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, welcome. This is my last TBR for 2023. I know, right? Let's just get into the books. So I have just a few books. I wanted to keep it light, but not as light as it was in November. The first book I want to read is Where It Begins by Helena Hunting. This is just a quick little novella. It's from the Pucked series. This is the untold story of Sky and Sydney. Sydney is Buck Miller's dad, and Sky is Violet's mother, and it's how they got together to make their family. And Violet going to one of Buck's NHL games is how she meets Alex Waters. So yeah, it's just a quick little novella, and it's from 1001 Dark Nights, and I'm interested in it. I generally like the Puck series. I think it's a fun series. So yeah, that's one of the ones I want to get to. The other one I'm really excited about is and this is coming out on December 5th, is Among the Heathers by Samantha Young. This is book 2 in her Highlands series. This one, he is a disgraced actor. She's the daughter of Hollywood royalty, and they're both hiding in the Scottish Highlands. So North Hunter has worked hard to step out of the shadows of his orphaned upbringing into the limelight of Hollywood. He never imagined a dark moment from his childhood returning to destroy everything he'd built. Devastated, he finds comfort in the isolation of an exclusive members-only club in the Scottish Highlands, even if the club comes with a prickly estate manager who sets his blood on fire. As the eldest daughter of a Hollywood legend, Arya Howard has learned the hard way that people will use her to get to her father. When her last relationship ended badly, Arya fled to Scotland. Running Ardnach Estates provides distance from a life that had never fit comfortably. But when defamed Scottish actor North Hunter disrupts her sanctuary, Arya is on the defense. The cocky actor is the last thing she needs, and despite their searing attraction, Arya is determined to dislike him. But one night of drunken forced proximity with North leads Arya to share insecurities seeded by her horrible ex. When North offers to prove her ex wrong by taking Arya to his bed for no strings distraction, they begin an affair neither expected. However, their fiery liaison leads to a depth of emotional connection that unsettles them both, and North will have to break down more than Arya's trust issues if they're ever to have a future together. He'll need to protect her from a past that just doesn't want to stay buried, or lose something far more essential to his existence than his career. And my cat is meowing at the door. Yeah, so that's absolutely on my list. Hold on, I gotta get my cat. So now that Rosie's in here, the next book on my list is Sable Peak. This is book 6 in the Eden series, and everybody knows I'm gonna read this book. Since before it's been announced, I know that this has been Mateo's book, and we met Vera and I think Crimson River. I don't really know much more than that, and I don't want to know much more than that. I want to go in blind, so I don't even want to know the synopsis. I know that people have had the arcs. I know that Devin Perry has asked people not to post any spoilers or anything, so people can just... Rosie, don't knock down the camera, please. Thank you. That she wants people to just enjoy the book and not be spoiled. So I am very excited for that. But the next book that I want to read that's going to be on my list is Defy the Heart by Johanna Lindsay. This is book 1 in the Shepherd's Night series. This is for the historical Hellions. When was it originally? It was originally first published in February 1st, 1989. Okay, yeah, I'm good with that. Okay. And are you going to be okay? This all right, all right, so the next book I want to read, and if I can get this out, is book Mixed Signals. This is book 3 in the Love Light series, Rosie. I'm on Tori from Novel Lives. You going to behave? Then behave. So I'm on Tori's Patreon, and we are going to be reading the Love Light Farms series. You just behave already. So we are going to be reading Love Light Farms, Into the Weeds, and Mixed Signals. I've already read Love Light Farms and Into the Weeds. I just need to read Mixed Signals. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on my TBR. And this is Rosie, and she's just being a cat and just getting into mischief right now. Yes, you are mischief, Rosie. So yeah, that is what's so I just need to read Mixed Signals for the Patreon book club for Tori from Novel Life. So yeah, are you going to behave now? Yeah. And I am absolutely going to be participating in the readathon for the House of Earth and Blood for Crescent City 1. I have never read them before. This will be my first read of these books, so I will be reading this one first. It's Bryce Quinlan, so I really don't know what I'm going to be reading on this one, so we shall see what it says. Yeah, I don't know. And I do own it physically and on audiobooks, so yeah, I will be participating in that readathon read along as well. So there we go. And then I have to change one of my prompts for my Christmas TBR or my holiday TBR. I'm not going to read, I think it was like the New York Christmas one from Josie Silver. That one was not a good sale price for the Audible sale, and I was not going to waste a credit on it. It was not on my Libby app. It was not on my Hoopla. I could not get it anywhere else, and I was not hearing the best things about it, so I decided to not go ahead and purchase it, and I'm not about to spend $15 on an audiobook that may or may not be a hit for me. So I just took that one off, and so I decided to go hunt for another one, and this one actually just looks really, really good. It's called The Woodsman by Dr. Rebecca Sharp. If you realize that I actually found Dr. Rebecca Sharp this year, she does a lot of like romantic suspense, and this one is Violet Royale's life was hit by a bullet between a cheating ex and her career imploding. She's one shaved head away from a total breakdown, needing a place to escape. She books a small cottage in Maine for the holidays when a massive snowstorm promised to keep the outside world at bay. Violet believes a fate is finally doing her a favor until a rugged flannel-clad woodsman bursts through the door, claiming the cottage is his and was never listed for rent. Jamie Kincaid has crafted his life in simplicity. His only priorities are his woodworking business and his crazy, tight-knit family. When he comes home to a strange woman standing in his kitchen in nothing but his shirt, he quickly realizes a certain meddling sister is responsible for this mess. The fact that the storm... Rosie, get out of there. The fact that the storm stranded Violet with a stranger seems right on par for her catastrophic course. Except for the snow piles up outside, Jamie's steady and caring presence has her quickly warming to his irresistible flame. What started as a much-needed escape quickly becomes everything she's ever wanted. With Violet's track record, only a fool can let her guard down now that her heart is on the line. I really liked Rebecca Sharp's writing, and the audiobook was like 80%, 86% off on the Audible sale. It's like $3. I was all about that. So, and it was on KU as well. So if I couldn't get the audiobook for that cheap, I would have just gone to KU. So to me, this sounded really fun. I liked the premise, so I went ahead and just put this on my TBR as well. And so I will definitely be reading this in December. And one of the, Rosie, you are just being obnoxious now. Okay. And one of the, listen, you are just being a cat. And I understand that, but you can't be obnoxious. Thank you. You want to go lay on my bed? Go lay on my bed. Go on. Okay, there you go. And one of the audiobook narrators is Sebastian York, who's one of my favorites. So I didn't feel like I could go wrong there. Hey guys, editing Monica here. I forgot to say, one, I am so sorry about this whole thing with Rosie. She gets like that in the afternoons where she gets, I don't know what was in her bowl today. It must have been some catnip, because holy crap, she was in rare form today. Anyway, but the other thing is, that was a very adventurous video, especially with Rosie. But also, I forgot to mention one other book. It is Addicted to You by Krista and Rebecca Ritchie. That is the last book on any of my TBRs. Once I read that book, I will have completed all my 2023 TBRs that I have put together for myself. So I actually feel fairly accomplished. So that's the last book that I have designated for myself to read. So here's to that one. So that's my last book that I need to read for 2023 that I had said I was going to read. So that's the one I forgot to mention in this video. So it's Addicted to You by Krista and Rebecca Ritchie. Anyways, back to the last book that I was about to talk about, which is the one that I'm really, really excited to read. Anyways, bye. So the last book I'm going to read on my December TBR is Caution to the Wind by Gianna Darlin. This just came out like a couple days ago. I have not had a chance to read it because I've been working and I haven't been feeling the best. But you know what? I am going to put this prioritizing this book. I have been waiting since last year for X-Men story. I am excited for this book. I'm going to take time to read this month. This is a priority read for me out of pretty much all of it. So yeah, and I know I'm not going to be able to read a 600-page book between now and December 1st. So it's going to go on my December TBR. So those are the books I'm going to be reading in the month of December. Let me know what you're going to be reading down below. And I am excited for my new ring light to come because the light is starting to fade. So I'm going to have to leave it right here. Cyber Monday. That's always a great thing. Anyway, if you've made it this far in this video, please, and you want to let me know that you've been here, please leave me a Santa emoji. And as always, happy reading, my friends. Bye.